Filipino-American lawyer, is serving the town of Bergenfield, New Jersey as its mayor for the second straight term. Mayor Arvin Amatorio now joins us on the final word. Thank you so much for joining us, Mayor Arvin. Good morning to you in New Jersey.
Good evening po, and then thank you for having me here.
So, Mayor Arvin, how does a Filipino-American immigration lawyer become mayor of Bergenfield, New Jersey? What is the formula for success?
Well, really, it's a commitment. No, when I first tested the water, when I wanted to run for initially as a councilman, then you just have to do your best and relate to the community and communicate. Then when I realized that people my message resonates, then I run for council.
And you ran for your second term unopposed for mayor of Bergenfield. Just goes to show how much you have done during the first term. What is your agenda for your second term, Mayor Arvin?
So for my second term, it's the continuation of my 4 years term during my first term. During my first term, I was cut short by the pandemic, so I wasn't able to finish all the projects that I wanted to do. But then we still have done a lot of things, no. So during my second term, I hope that I would be able to finish the things that I wanted to produce for the community.
All right, apart from yourself, Mayor Arvin, you have fellow Filipino-Americans Mark Pascual and Buddy Deuna, also elected as councilmen in the recently conducted polls. How influential are Filipinos in New Jersey?
So the Filipino community is a rising demographics, not just in Bergenfield, but in the entire state of New Jersey. So like here, for instance, in Bergenfield, we are part of Bergen County. So we are a strong voice in Bergen County. So people know that we are a united front, no, in terms of politics, in terms of social activities. So they started to listen to us, no, and I always challenge our kababayans that we should take part in the political process, because this is the only way where we can have our voices heard. So I always tell them, let's claim our seat on the table, because if we don't do our part, nobody would listen to us. So I think we are getting noticed. We are getting the things that we need to do. And I'm so happy that a lot of our kababayans are also engaged and are trying to get involved, no, not just in social activities, but also in politics.
That's right, because there are more than 5,000 Filipinos in Bergenfield. So how are you trying to encourage them to be more participative in the political process, Mayor?
When I run for council, ako lang po yung I'm the only person in the council. So I look at the community and I try to see who can help me and who can help the community as a whole. Of course, I've always been saying that when we serve Bergenfield, or when we serve our community, it's not just for the Filipinos, but we have to aim for for the entire community, because they will see that. So they will find out that if we're just serving our community, hindi na po tayo mananalo sa susunod. So I tell our kababayans that there's an honor and there's dignity in serving the public. And nagre-resonate naman po yung ating message, and they help us. I cannot do it by myself. I have a great team in Bergenfield, not just political, but we have encouraged a lot of our kababayans to get involved. So I have appointed several members of the Filipino community to sit in the boards and to be part of different committees of our town.
That's great. More Filipino representation in Bergenfield sa political process. You were born and raised in Baler, Aurora. Mayor, you completed your law degree at San Sebastian College and economics at Colegio de San Juan de Letran. What brought you to America?
So I visited my girlfriend. I followed her. She's a registered nurse, and I never thought that I would be staying here longer than expected. But when we spoke, and she said that she's staying here in the United States. So I had to make a decision whether going back to go back to the Philippines and continue my career there as an attorney, or to start a new life here with my then girlfriend. So I
right.
guess love is more powerful than anything. So
Wow.
that's what that's why I decided to stay with my then girlfriend, and then eventually we got married, and we have 2 sons now. We have
Wow, what a love story, Mayor Arvin. A perfect plot for a movie. you know, what can our politicians here in the Philippines learn from the best practices in U.S. politics, especially from a mayor like yourself in Bergenfield, New Jersey?
Well, magagaling naman po yung mga leader natin dyan, no? But I think, when the difference between the U.S. politics and, especially if we talk about I would say only the local elections or the local governance, there's so much transparency here.
Yes.
Let's say, when we talk of bidding projects or implementing programs, the people is engaged. They see what's going on, and really it's a commitment that when you do something, you're doing it for the benefit of the community. So I think there's really no secret formula. It's really following the letter and the guidelines of the law. And I think we have better laws, or we have great laws also, both in the United States and in the Philippines. So as long as we really stick to what the rule is, then I think governance is better.
That's the bottom line. Transparency, good governance, ease of doing business, and of course, follow the law. No one is above the law. But Mayor Arvin, what will it take for a Filipino-American to reach the higher echelons of the political spectrum, become congressman and even senators in America, with Filipinos uniting in the U.S.?
That's the key. You just mentioned it. It should be the unity of the Filipinos, because although we are a strong demographic in the United States, we are more than 4 million. We are actually the second largest Asian community in the United States, next to the Chinese, and yet you've seen a lot of other ethnicity, like the Koreans and the Indians. They produce candidates, or they produce elected officials in the highest level in Congress. It's because of their unity. It's because of their decision to put a united candidate, and of course also they are very much involved. And that's what I've been challenging our young generations, or our kababayans here in the United States, that we should do the same thing. We should support a candidate that would really help uplift the profile of the Filipino-American. So yun po yung talagang kailangan natin, no, na we really have to be united, no. Let's put aside our own differences and biases para makapag-produce tayo ng at least candidate sa Congress.
Mabuhay po kayo, Mayor Arvin. You are indeed an inspiration to many Filipinos and Filipino-Americans. All the best in your second term as Mayor of Bergenfield, New Jersey. Mayor Arvin
Maraming salamat.
Amatorio.